Hey guys, and welcome to my first pack opening video for Magi Nation Duel. Personally, I like to say Magination because to me that just kind of sounds cool, right? Like Magination. I don't know if that was actually potentially how it was originally supposed to be pronounced, but hey, I like the sound of it. But I will call it Magi Nation because that is how most people call it. This is a dead TCG that originally released in 2000. It ran for 4 sets and was killed off after that. However, some of you may be familiar with, you might think this sounds a bit familiar because there was a video game that was based on the card game. Usually it's the other way around. But yeah, the game actually came out in 2001 on the GameBoy Color. It is something that I've played and streamed on my Twitch channel a couple years ago. I had some fun with it, and that's why I wanted to open these up, because I figured, hey, if I really enjoy this, maybe I'll go back and play the game, and that'll get me back into the universe. And there's also a television show that came out in 2007 that I haven't watched any of yet, but it is 26 episodes. So I said, hey, I like the card art. I think it's kind of cool. What do you say we open some packs? But you know me. We got quite a few packs here. Some nice old, dusty, some of them even yellowed from the sun packs. And we'll talk about Magination a bit. I can only offer limited insight since I haven't played the game, and this is actually my first time opening it. But hey, we'll appreciate the card art, and we'll take a look through it and see what we think. So the first thing that I do want to say, though, is I decided to pick up the blister packs of Unlimited Edition, as you will see here. Because now, normally for games, Unlimited Edition holds less value because this is the second printing, it's not the first edition. But in the case of Magination, from what I have seen, the first edition prints are more readily available. There's plenty of booster boxes on eBay for them. They are a little expensive. This game actually used to be super cheap, but the booster boxes for first edition are kind of readily available. Unlimited is a lot harder to track down, but normally I would have went absolutely for the first edition because it's easier to get, it's a bit cheaper. But the thing is, they changed the holofoil pattern. So let's start cracking these open here. They changed the holofoil pattern, actually, in Unlimited to be something that is way more for me. The first edition is actually just, looking for my scissors here in case I need them. It's the whole entire card is foiled, and not every card is foiled in first edition. Whereas Unlimited, they just do the border of the card in foil, and it lets the card art really shine through, which I strongly preferred. And also every card has a foil variant in Unlimited. So I just thought, in case I got into collecting this, I just thought it would be more fun to be able to collect a full set of cards in foil rather than just a select few. And I highly preferred the foil pattern on Unlimited compared to first edition. Alright, so here's the back of the card. Pretty cool. Not the biggest fan of the giant white circle in the middle, but hey. So I don't know where the foil will be, but this is how you tell the rarity. So it is not guaranteed to get a foil in each pack. I think it's like 1 in every 6 packs or something like that you get a foil. So they are quite rare. And this game was actually meant to be a bridge between Pokemon and Magic, is how it was originally created and conceived. Where Pokemon is, pretty easy for kids to get into. And this game was created to be a bridge where Magic might be a little too hard for someone to go from playing Pokemon to Magic as a young kid. So they made this game, which was a little bit more complex. This is our rare card, Spirit of the Flame. You can tell the rares have a 1-dot circle as opposed to 2 or 3. The 3s are commons, the 2s are uncommons. So yeah, it's sort of like a nice little intermediate style trading card game that I took a closer look at as I was deciding what dead TCGs I wanted to open on my YouTube channel here. And I really like the art. The art really grew on me. It's got a nice simplistic look, a bit of a cross, if you will, between Magic and Pokemon cards in a way. I feel like they definitely went for that style with the card designs and not just the mechanics of the game too. Now, I did watch a little bit on a video on how this game is played about a week or 2 ago, so I do forget a little bit about what was explained, but from what I understand, you have Magi cards, and those cards are sort of like the caster card, and then they can summon the creatures, like the monsters, and the monsters will sort of be like the life points almost in a way for the Magi. So the Magi will only be defeated when all of the creatures that it has summoned have been defeated. So it actually seemed like a really fun game to play, and there is an active community for this that do play over an online client, and I'm sure some people probably still play over webcam. And if I really get into this a lot of the dead TCGs, or even new indie TCGs that I buy, I tend to focus on ones that either have really good card art that I like, or ones that I think I would enjoy playing. So you can tell this is a Magi because the card art is actually circular. So this would be one of your casters, and then this is their, forgive me, I should have refreshed by watching the How to Play video again recently, but I believe this is like their health points in a way, and then they use moves by using energy. So when you use moves in here, it'll sort of like subtract it from a total, and then you can summon stuff out in a way. I do apologize if I ever open more imagination. I will definitely be sure to brush up a bit on how the game is actually played a bit more. This card I've seen in a foil. It looks fantastic. So just the edges of the card will be in foil. So in this video, we're hoping to pull, I don't know, at least 3 foils, hopefully. This is our rare for this pack. And I just think the cards look super clean. Now, these are not repacked or anything. I have watched other opening videos, and they do like how you have to kind of flip them back and forth the way that they were packaged. But I really like the design of the cards. It's really clean. I really like how they do the bordering on the different cards. So stuff like this is like a spell card, which has the square border, or it's a dream creature. Oh, this is a spell card, sorry. So the spells have sort of like this whirly border. And then the creature cards will be in a square border, and then the Magi will be in a circular, and then relic cards will be in this hexagon or octagonal shape. And then we've got Furrock, really cute creatures in this, which is what drew me to it. Just, I don't know, there's something about the art that I'm really drawn to. It's not hyper levels of detail, but it's also not super simplistic. In a way, it almost kind of reminds me of MetaZoo. And you guys know I love MetaZoo. So I think that is one of the reasons why I'm really a fan of the art in this. And of course, I could probably play the video game to help me learn how to play as well, because it does use a lot of mechanics, I think, from the card game. Alright. So we have gone through 2 packs. We're on our 3rd pack. We got quite a few packs here, so it's going to be a nice chill longer form video. Hope you guys don't mind. We're going to be looking for them foils. Appreciating the art. Dracon. We're looking for, I think, Chiron is what they call them. They're sort of like dragon themed cards. Those tend to look like the most sought after and expensive of the cards. Will of Orth is our rare. Grow. Fire Chogo. Burrow. Nice card art on that. Arbol. Weebo. He's cute. Little mushroom guy. Ooh, look at that. That is cool. It's like a tree and elephant. Carillion. If Carillion attacks a creature that starts the attack with less than 3 energy, Carillion loses no energy in the attack. And then you've got your flavor text. But yeah, I watched this one guy unbox some of this, and he was explaining the card mechanics, and it sounded super fun. So I'm just going to throw this out there. If any of you actually have this game, and, ooh, this is not the right way to open that. If any of you have cards of this, maybe you have like a shoebox just sitting around or an old deck, and you kind of forget to play, or maybe you've never played it and you want to learn how to play, let me know. Hit me up in my Discord. Go to my card game channel in my Discord and just be like, hey, I got some imagination. I wouldn't mind learning along with you, and we can play over webcam, or maybe we can download the digital client and learn to play on there together. I would not mind learning to play with some of you guys. And the nice thing is the limited and unlimited cards, you know, the same cards, just kind of just different foliage. So you can pick up the cheaper alternative, a bit cheaper at least, and we'd be able to play just fine. Our rare is Eclipse. Grow again. Fire Chogo. Burrow. Now, I don't know if the foil will come after the rare, if there's a chance of that. I don't know. We'll find out together. That feels like a repeat of the same pack I just got. Wow. Almost the same exact cards. So the person, or the people that I bought these from... Ooh, hold on. We've got low battery. I do record this with my iPad, so you'll have to forgive me. Ooh. Just close that. Should have plugged this in before I started. I didn't think my battery was going to be getting that low. Hold on. I do these videos unedited, so you have to excuse me. Luckily, I caught that before it froze my video feed, because that is something that can happen. I do apologize. Don't really have a good way of editing these videos with my setup. Alright. raw, uncensored Magi Nation pack openings here. Okay, let us continue. Yeah, the people I bought this from, one guy sent them to me full of dust. And then another person sent me ones that were super sunburnt. So yeah, we've got some really interesting super vintage blister packs of Imagination. Alright, so we've opened, what is it? 4 packs. So we should be opening a foil hopefully here soon. If our luck is to be, you know, sort of in line with what you'd expect. I don't know if they give you the pull rates on here. Energize your dreams. But yeah, I remember hearing it's about 1 in 6 packs. And I'd imagine the pull rate is about the same for the blisters. It would be crazy if we did this without opening a single foil. Maybe that means then that blisters are searchable in like the original shipping cartons, but let's not go that far. I don't think anybody's searching packs of Imagination back in the day, at least. Ooh, nice card there, Alaban. Pod. So this is a cute little Magi caster. So let's see here. Energize 5, starting Leaf, Hyron, Ballant Pup. Oh yeah, so this is another cool mechanic that I remember hearing about with this game. So it's really hard to like have an opening hand or get eliminated in this game really quickly, because when you play this card, it'll tell you the cards that you search your deck for and then play. So like you play this guy and you just straight up get these creatures and this spell or whatever that is in your hand to use or put on the field. So it's actually a really neat mechanic. Add 1 energy to each of your creatures in, or add 2 energy to each one of your creatures in play. So that's sort of like for their health. So yeah, it seems like a really great game to play. Greater Vol, which I will definitely look into a bit more. Because right now I'm definitely digging the card art. And I'll just have to do a bit of research on how to get, you know, playing this game. And I think they use Tabletop Simulator for this one, which I have never used before. If anything, though, I'd be okay with just buying like a starter deck and building a deck, like building an actual new kind of player deck, which is why I would prefer to play this over like webcam or something. Because then if I play against another new player over webcam with like just a starter deck and maybe some flex cards that they throw in there, well, nobody will have any of the cards from the older sets, and it'll just be a lot easier to learn and play that way when you're not trying to deal with cards from 3 other sets that came later, and they're actually kind of hard to get. Gorgle's Ring. But even this sort of like chibi anime style card art doesn't bother me. I actually don't mind the character designs in this too much. And the cards are so vibrant. And that's also one more thing why I wanted Unlimited. Because first edition, the colors are actually more muted in tone. So this green would not be quite as popping and vivid as it is in the first edition. They actually upped the coloring in the second edition Unlimited printing. Ooh, Leaf Hyron. So we are looking for these in foil, is what we're hoping for. And a Lightning Hyron. Okay, those are commons, though. Look at this guy, Will. Some kind of lobster claw guy. So, Harpoon the Blasted Shrimp Lobsterfish. What's the worst that can happen? What could possibly go wrong? Shooting Star. That would be a nice foil. Uh-oh. A backwards card. Ooh. Magma Armor, our first foil, is a common, but even common foils are kind of rare in this, I'd imagine, because it's, you know, you can get one of anything. I don't know if it's seeded in such a way that rare foils are harder to get, but now you see why I wanted Unlimited, right? Because look, normally all of this would be foiled too, and I just don't think that would look as cool. Look at, like, I'm a big fan of drop shadows and stuff. The way that this looks with the drop shadow in this frame border just looks so fantastic with the foil. Unfortunately, we do have a print line that is present, which is a bit unfortunate, kind of going straight down the middle of the card, but we're going to sleeve that up to prevent curling. All right. So it is a relic. It's not a creature card. Obviously, getting a creature card would be kind of neat, but just right on cue. Let's see how many rares how many packs have we opened here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So on our 7th pack, we got a foil. So we're sort of still on curve, but we've still got plenty more to go here. Just so you guys do know, I have mic filters on my mic. that normally when I'm streaming or something I turn them on, but for you guys with your pack openings, I leave it on so you can get all this crispy, crunchy cardboard and wrapper sound effects for your card opening ASMR. You're welcome. I could, you know, turn my mic filter on so that it blocks out background noise, but come on now, let's be real. Half the point of watching pack opening videos is for that sweet card ASMR. We got an Alaband followed by a Court, a Govo, Trug. So it's important for me to pull Magi cards, because if I do decide to start playing this, and this is a rare Magi, you know, it's important to have these cards. So let's see here. Starting, Giant Parmalag, Crystal Arbol, Power. Discard all cards in play. Each Magi is defeated and goes to his or her owner's Magi pile. Wow. Cataclysm costs 15 energy. So this is sort of like a all-in destroy everything card. That seems like the kind of card I'd like to play. We got a Grow. So it does seem like the foils will be the final card that you pull, and if it's a foil, it's going to be backwards. Very interesting. Man, the colors on this just pop. Hey, it's another repeat of a pack that feels very similar to some of the other packs that we've opened. I don't know if Imagination was ever clumped or something. Just saying. Just feels very strange how sometimes we're pulling seemingly the same commons back to back to back. Just a coincidence, I suppose. One good thing about blisters, though, even if booster boxes were searchable, at least blister packs would probably be a little bit harder to do that with. Also, let me know in the comments below, have you guys ever played the game for Imagination? Because opening these cards sure does make me want to go back and give that game another shot. Alright. Ooh, it's backwards. Is that how it normally is? Maybe I'm just going crazy. Bottomless Pit, Book of Ages, Energy Band, Carnivorous Cave, Arbalete. Wait. Oh, sorry, we were going. This is a very strange pack. Oh no, never mind. We were doing it right. That's my rare. I just wasn't paying attention. Arbalete. Ooh, man, the art on that is nice and colorful. Blue Root. That would be a really nice foil. Furok. Lightning, Implosion, and Plith. Alright, we are down to my final blister from the seller that sent me really dusty packs. So far one foil from those blisters. Let's hope we can get one from here, and then we got to move on to the seller that sent me sun-faded blisters. None of these blisters were in exceptionally excellent condition, so I didn't really feel the urge to maybe save one. We're cracking them open, right? That's the fun of it. Maybe if I ever turn into a huge Imagination collector, then maybe we hold on to a sealed blister or something, but for now, we're cracking them. Robe of Vines. Epic. Ixix Elder. Rod of Coals. Fireball. Oh, that's our rare. Fireball. Wellisk Pup. Cave Rudwat, Relic Stalker. There's those Hirons again. Hey, it's the same order as before. We went from a Leaf Hiron into a Lightning Hiron. I do feel, and we went straight into a Buil, I believe. Huh. I do feel like some of these blister packs are actually like clumped in a way, where it's like you will get the same card order. Really interesting. All right, so out of those packs, I think it was 9, we got 1 foil. So definitely a little below the curve of where we want to be, but we got 5 more. I feel like these sun-faded blisters are going to bring us a lot more luck. Because usually, you know how it goes with TCG products. The worse condition something's in, the better the pulls. That card there was popping up in the middle. These packs are nice and easy to open, though. They open extremely easy. Warrior's Boots. Orwin's Gaze. Nice art on that one. Love how this pops with the green. Rothian Goggles. Ooh, upside down. That's a good sign. Volbor Rare. Let's move my scissors. uncommons. Bissywog, Crystal Arbol, Corf. There's our Magma Armor non-foil. Gum Gum. Sea Barrel. Quar. No foil. But I guess, you know, hey. If the foils are so rare, that makes them a heck of a lot more special when you do open them and get something crazy. That is for sure. Would I be disappointed if I only get one foil from all these packs? Of course I would be, but at the same time, that's one of the reasons that it's still fun to do these videos, right? Because at least I'm sharing the pack opening experience with you guys. If I opened all these off video, it would certainly feel a little hollow. But hey, if I get to share the experience with people that check this out, and maybe it reminds them of something from their childhood and they really enjoy it, to me, that's worth it. Grega. Tidal Wave. Eye of the Storm. Our rare. Ooh, I saw a flipped card in the back there. Is Entangle. This is feeling like we're going to get something good. Not to spoil it, get ready. Nope. Implosion, Plith, Thermal Blast, Siphon Stone, Grow, and what do we get? Ooh, a Magi foil, and it's a rare, heck yeah. We got an Ulk. I don't know, you know, this could be some crazy foil card that's like a chase card, because it is rare, it is a Magi caster. Let me know in the comments below, are you a Magi Nation expert? Is this some kind of crazy chase hit card? It could be. Unearth Magi. Energize. Starting Court, Gum Gum, and Burrow. At the start of your turn, add 1 energy to each of your courts in play. So now if I build a deck, we're getting some good Magi. Let's foil this up. Alright, that makes me feel a little better. Foil rare. Magi Caster. Still looks just as cool. A little harder to see the drop shadow on the frame on this one compared to the Magma Armor. Alright. We still got 3 packs to go. Can we get one more foil? Told you. These Sun-Faded packs. It's the way to go. Also be sure, if you're still watching the video, first of all, I really appreciate it. Leaving a like, comment, of course helps the algorithm, helps more people discover and find Magination, which is always a good thing, and it's just greatly appreciated as well. My channel, I typically cover dead card games, new indie TCGs that are not dead, or maybe they are dead, and stuff like MetaZoo and Final Fantasy Trading Card Game, a little bit of Poekmon here and there. Yeah, we do all sorts of stuff. Lord of the Rings Trading Card Game, and more that is coming in the future. So if you're a fan of that kind of stuff, be sure to check out the channel and maybe consider subscribing. Appreciate it. Robes of the Ages. Our rare is a Magi caster. Whence? From whence he came. Arbalete. Blue Root. Furrock. Lightning. Implosion. Plith. Ooh. You guys ready? Back to back. Nice. We got a Lava Ow. Ock? Lava Ock? That looks like a Q to me. Uncommon creature. Apparently they really want me to play a lava deck. Choose any of your creatures in play. Discard the chosen creature from play. Discard 1 energy from all non-Cade creatures and Magi in play. Called? Cade? Called. Before the firestorm swept over him, Whence thought he saw a burning image of the creature that fueled it. Alright. Our foil luck is picking up. Man, if we can get one more foil from one of those blisters, we're already ahead of the curve, because I have 5 of these. Was there a print line in this? It doesn't appear so. I have 5 of these sun-faded or sunburnt, sun-yellowed blisters, so getting 2 out of 5 would still be pretty good, but getting 3 would be just crazy luck. Alright. So we now know, you know, always open from this backside here, because we won't reveal if you're getting the foil that way. Don't want to ruin the fun of it, so when I take this out, I got to be careful to don't accidentally flip it. Okay, Orthia. Robes of Ages. Relic Mirror. Ooh, the upside down. Sign of good luck, potentially. Book of Life is our rare. Love the card height on him there. Our commons now are Pack Corit, Diobur, Ixix, Cloud Narth, Vinok, Kelthit, and a Spore. Really buff looking guy there. Alright, we are down to our final pack. Can we get some imagination final pack magic? The odds are definitely not in our favor. But either way, glad that I at least pulled one foil rare. I will, if I pulled something crazy, by the way, with that so check the comments. If that Ulk rare foil Magicaster is actually really good, I'll let you guys know in the comments. If not, then, you know, whatever. But if it's something, like if it's some kind of crazy hit card, I will let you guys know in the comments. Alright, here we go. Ring of Secrets, Shockwave, Water of Life, great art on that. Our rare is a Flame Control, Fire Flow, Taproots, Updraft, Fireball, Welsk Pup, Cave Rudwat, and nope, no foil in the final pack. But hey, out of 14 packs, we hit 3 foils. So you know what? We actually beat the odds because it's 1 in 6. So we actually pulling 3 foils was actually kind of beating the odds. Because it would have been, you know, I would have had to open 18 packs to potentially get 3 foils. So hey, that means that we came out on top, and I'm really glad we got this foil Ulk rare. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. As of right now, this is all I have for Imagination. So if you want to see me open more Imagination, please be sure to leave me a comment. Let me know. Like the video. It will let me know that you guys want to see more Imagination or Magi-nation. Sorry, I just love saying Imagination. It just sounds so cool for the way the name is spelled for the game. Let me know, and I'll be sure to track some more down for you for future videos, or potentially get into playing the game, which I'm gonna look into for sure. Thanks so much for watching.